line, and race one up on the line, just 3 cars out of this one, and away we go from the line and straight out of the gates. Dan Hughes up on the inside, Aaron Jackson trying to get his way around the outside. Reece Puddifact looks up the inside of both of them. In this it's number 94, but it is going to be then Aaron Jackson in the York number 46 that leads the way. Dan Hughes in Evesham 127 sitting there in second place. Reece Jackson trying to keep in touch in the it's 94 machine as they head back up into that top corner. Dan Hughes all over the back of Aaron Jackson through that top bend, but just slips that little bit further back as they head back down into the pit bend. Aaron Jackson still leads in the York 46. Dan Hughes in the Evesham 127 is trying to close back up as they head back through up into that top corner. Aaron Jackson in the York number 46 it is that leads the way. Dan Hughes still there in second place in the Evesham 127, trying to close that gap that little bit more. Reece Puddifact out to contention a little bit in this one. In the Sydney it's number 94, but back up to the front it's Aaron Jackson in the York 46 under pressure, almost contact there with Dan Hughes in second place in the Evesham 127 machine as they head back through the pit bend. Dan Hughes looks quick through the bend, but he's just got to stand on the anchors a little bit to avoid the contact with Aaron Jackson in the York 46, keeping it tidy and closer to those tyre markers as they head back down the far side. Aaron Jackson is that leads. Dan Hughes in second place in the Evesham 127 as they head back through for another time of asking. Aaron Jackson leads, but only just one more lap left to go. And Dan Hughes, what can he do about it? Can he slip up the inside? He's looking once again that little bit more contact as Aaron Jackson tries to fend him off. One more corner to go, then one last ditch challenge from Dan Hughes in the Evesham 127 as this checker flag gets made ready this time. It's Aaron Jackson that takes the win. Dan Hughes will take second ahead of Reece Puddifact in the Sydney it's 94. We're looking up to the line. Oh, there's a bit of a jump start. It's a messy start, but we are away then. Adam Cochran even in the Darren Autograss 43 is the one that jumps into the lead. Jack Hodgson goes with him. Josh Reed looking up there as well. Evesham number 3 of George Taylor is trying to slip through. He slips into third place, demoted Josh Reed back down into fourth place, but Adam Cochran is at least. Jack Hodgson is there in second place as the train comes through. 1, 2, 3 and 4, nothing to separate between them all. Whereas Josh Reed now looks to the outside of the sector. Has got the number 22. There's contact between third and fourth as George Taylor just gets away with it, keeps his third place off. Adam Cochran now still leads the way. Oh, George Taylor gets it all sorts of wrong, and Josh Reed will surely be looking up the inside now. Indeed he does for third place then. Josh Reed in the centre of Scotland, number 22, is up into third place, but now George Taylor looking to fight straight back, looks back up the inside in the Evesham number 3 as these two go side by side. Adam Cochran still leads in the Darren Autograss 43 machine. Second place at the minute is Jack Hodgson in the Yorkshire number 1, but the battle is on for third and fourth places. Josh Reed still under pressure, but got the third place from George Taylor in the Evesham number 3. Is 1, 2, 3 and 4 all head the way through the pit bend for another time of asking. It is still Adam Cochran that leads. A bit of a gap now between himself and Jack Hodgson in second place. Josh Reed trying to close him up in the centre of Scotland, number 22. And then we've got the fourth place car down there as well, but one more lap left to go anyway for Adam Cochran in the Down Autograss 43 machine. Jack Hodgson still there in second, but under pressure now is Josh Reed in the centre of Scotland, number 22, looking to find a way through, but through the pit bend then. And for the final time, Adam Cochran it is that leads the way and takes the win in this one from Jack Hodgson, Josh Reed and George Taylor. Swarm as well from the Netherlands. In the Netherlands it's 6 to 8. We're up then, Bundy's up and away we go. Racing Kane Bar now looks to have got a quick break, but Tyler Priest goes with him, and who's that on the inside? We can't quite tell just yet. It's Reece Jackson that's up on the inside, so Kane Bar until it is. Reece Jackson's in there as well. Tyler Priest slots there into third place, and then Connor Jones in the North Wales 115 trying to get himself all involved as well, slips up into third place as the field comes back past us for another time. So Kane Bar until it is. Reece Jackson under pressure. There was Connor Jones, looks up the inside. He's run out wide though. Tyler Priest looking up the inside now in the Cundee number 27 machine as they head through side by side contact there as they both slow themselves down as Tyler Priest comes under that bit more pressure. He's trying to put the pressure on, should I say. Connor Jones in the North Wales 115 machine as they try to work their way through. But back up to the front it is still Kane Connor, that leaves Reece Jackson still there in second place. Connor Jones got himself a little bit of breathing space now over Tyler Priest in second. Dan Latham in fifth is there as well in the mountain at number 12. But back up to the front, Kane Connor it is that leads the way from Reece Jackson, I think, in the Scunthorpe number 1 machine is Kane, who carries on his merry way. Open that gap up now from the second place man of Reece Jackson as we focus in on Kane Pollan in the Spalding 129. Connor Jones is in there in third place now and just about consolidated that third place position as we continue to watch Kane Pollan through the pit bend for another time for the penultimate time as the last lap flag comes out. Reece Jackson still trying to do what he can, trying to close the gap up, but he's got a long way to go, and I don't think he's got plenty enough time to do it in his already. Kane Parnell then comes around the pit bend. The checker flag is made ready and wearing, and it is the Kane Parnell in the sporting 1-2 now for Reece Jackson in second. Connor Jones takes third from Tyler Priest and Dan Latham. Ones down, there doesn't quite look like we've got the full fleet of 7, but irrespectively we're looking at the line. Bungee's up then, and away we go. Big wheelie from the Aaron McGrath machine in the car number 57, but up into the front it looks like it's Jake Lowry. Took a roll first time, he nearly does the same again, but gets collected by just about everybody. But as he does that, I thought he saw Puttyfat, and he did, and up goes Puttyfat up into the lead now. Matt Hickenbottom is one that goes with him. Jake Lowry survives it to take third place. On track at the minute. Finwell is in fourth ahead of Aaron McGrath in the car there with number 57 machine. Is they won third, fourth and fifth place, but back up to the front is Alex Puttyfat that leads. Matt Hickenbottom in second place in the Sturton number 62, with the battle looks to continue as Matt tries to close back up. Alex Puttyfat just a little bit slower through that top end. Jake Lowe is trying to catch them all up as well in the Shropshire and Telford number 3 machine, but we focus back up to 1-2. Alex Puttyfat coming under pressure now. Matt Hickenbottom has found some pace in the Sturton number 62 as they head back up to that top end. Hickenbottom will look to the inside, is not quite there yet. While this is all happening, Jake Lowe will be watching from behind. Any mistake, if these two collect themselves, we were there to pick up the pieces, sitting third place at the minute. But Puttyfat once again onto another lap. Your race leader Matt Hickenbottom just slides out to contention a little bit in that one, but Puttyfat's out wide. Hickenbottom will look to the inside now. It's closed back up for you 1 and 2 as Puttyfat leads through the pit bend for another time. Hickenbottom though is right up on his tail now with a lap to go. Alex Puttyfat it is that leads. Matthew Hickenbottom up the inside is going to go then for a last ditch challenge up the inside, side by side into the pit bend for the final time. Matt Hickenbottom gets the lead, but now Puttyfat looks back up the inside. Oh, there's contact and Puttyfat's round. So it's Hickenbottom then that takes the win from Puttyfat in second, and I think Jake Lowe takes third ahead of Aaron McGrath.